One piece of advice that I give to my clients, generally they're teenagers and kids who are suffering from anxiety and OCD, is that it's okay to be scared. One of the things that anxiety tends to do is it really limits people's ability to think creatively about what they're experiencing or even be able to be mindful about what they're experiencing. Usually their mind's going into the future or it's going into the past, and it's really hard for them to stay in the moment. And something that I like to share is there's a lot that's happening in the moment that can be discovered if we just allow ourselves to do that. So one of the biggest or the most common myths that I come across with my clients regarding anxiety and OCD is that the process of thinking about the thing that scares them or ruminating over it or worrying about it will somehow prepare them to better deal with it or to overcome it more. But actually, it's their way of trying to control that thing that scares them. And one of the things that we try to teach here at the Anxiety Institute is that thoughts and feelings are things that we can't control. One of the most important parts about treatment for anxiety and OCD is to allow us to accept some of these thoughts. It doesn't mean that they're good thoughts or bad thoughts, or we just think of them as thoughts that come in and out, and allowing ourselves to do that non-judgmentally so that we're able to tolerate the feelings that come with them. The way I approach treatment with my clients is to use a person-centered approach. Person-centered approaches generally use a very collaborative approach. It's a lot about communicating with each other, what the needs are, what the expectations are, what the goals are, and coming to a mutual point of agreement. As a clinician, there are definitely evidence-based strategies, techniques, approaches that we use, especially for anxiety and OCD. All that is great, but unless we can come to an agreement, unless we can see each other eye to eye, and unless we can trust one another in the process, none of that's gonna work. So I believe very strongly that it's most important to build rapport, trust, honesty, and openness in the process. And when we're able to do that, true magic occurs. So